In Lakeview, one of the finest streets is Hawthorne. Big houses built mostly in the late 19th century on very, very large lots. And at that end of the block, you've got Lakeshore Drive and then Lake Michigan. At this end of the block, you've got all the shopping of Broadway. So it feels like an old suburban district dropped right down into a very urban area. This house, a latecomer to the block, built in the mid-20th century. You can see it's got a formality on the exterior, but it's not real heavy. They were trying to fit in among the older houses, but be contemporary for its time. It's just been renovated. There's a lightness that's very comfortable inside. Let's go on in and take a look at it. So I was talking about sort of a light formality, and you can see it here in this foyer. It is light with daylight from this great skylight above me, but there's also an airiness and openness from what I think of as sort of a 50s Hollywood staircase. In the front here, we come to a living room, step down to a living room that has a great view out into sort of a secluded garden, nice landscaped area, and then it opens to a dining room. The sellers don't know because the house has been changed quite a bit. It may have been a shut-off formal room. The great improvement, either done now or sometime in the past, is to take that wall down. It's a half wall so that you have two separate rooms, but they also function together. Living and dining fit together but are divided by that half wall. Similar openness when we get to the kitchen. One of the great things in the back is because this house is so wide, I'm not in a city house going living room, marching into the dining room, into the kitchen, into the family. The family room is next to the kitchen, like in a suburban home. Real open, and there was a wall removed in this renovation that makes those two rooms fit together rather than, again, keeping the kitchen shut off. Behind that is a breakfast room with a great view, lots of windows out to a pretty terrace and a nice quiet backyard. Then we're going to go upstairs and take a look at just how open it is and how nice the renovation was up there. Up here on the second floor, they've got 4 bedrooms. At the far front is the master. It's a really nice suite. It's got the components you expect: a nice big bedroom, big, beautiful bath, and a dressing room. And then it's got an extra component that you don't always get with a master suite, and that is a nice terrace. It's got a rooftop deck over the garage. Great place to look out over Hawthorne Street, which we talked about before. Then it's got a beautiful arched, vaulted ceiling, original to the room, but it really lifts that room up, and a great classic fireplace. It's a very nice master suite there at the front of the house. Come down the hall, and there are 3 more bedrooms, 2 more baths. The bedrooms, like many of the other rooms, have the high baseboard moldings, the big crown moldings. The house really has, as I've said before, a sense of being traditional but not too heavy. All 3 of those bedrooms lead to this family room. Here we're at the back of the house, and there's something else to say about the bedrooms. There are 4 up here. There were 5. In the renovation, they gave up a bedroom right out here. Here above the breakfast room, there had been a bedroom, gave up a little bit of square footage, and what you gain is all this light, both for downstairs, that breakfast room that now reaches all the way up like this, and for this family room, the whole second floor. We get the advantage of all these windows across the back of the house, so that everything, as I've said before, feels lighter, more open and airy, and you look out over this nice small backyard that is really very pretty. And I'm planning to come back in the fall when this largest tree, this honey locust, turns gold, because then the entire inside of the house is going to light up from it.